Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the 2025 Raid Awards! That's right, grab your favorite beverage, grab some popcorn, because you just clicked on the Raid Awards! I've come up with 15 categories, the best in class in a bunch of different categories, which I will unveil in just a moment to you guys, and I asked my expert panel of 6 judges, well, 5 experts plus yours truly, right, to weigh in on who their pick was in each of these categories. I will unveil the results, and you guys can let me know if we snubbed any of your favorite champions as well in the comments below. But first, our panel. Judge number 1 is YST. He does all the champion guides on Hell Hades. He's the master of Genzen masks. It's YST. Judge number 2 is the free-to-play guru. It is Boozer. That's right, Boozer. We have another free-to-play guru, as well as the guru of comedy and roasting plarium. It is J-Gigs. J-Gigs. And then we have the live arena endgame expert. Get out of here. Get out of here. No, get out of my shop. I don't want to go in the shop. We have the endgame expert, it's Cruisin', one of my favorite guests here on the channel. And then we have the expert at basically everything in Raid Shadow Legends, from news to strategies, it's Nubraids. We have Nubraids. And then last but certainly not least, we have Big Papa Drock, endgame everything, it's Big Papa. So I think I have a nice blend here of free to play, of pay to win, everything in between as well. Big shout out for those creators for taking the time to vote in today's categories. So what are the categories? Category number 1, best overall mythical champion, okay? Best overall mythical champion. Could it be, I don't know, could it be Androck after the buff? Stay tuned to find out. Number 2 is best overall legendary, okay? Maybe it's Contra the Cyclone, I don't know. Number 3 is best overall epic, then best overall rare. Category number 5 is best farmable or free champions. Champions that you can get even though it might take a long time to get them in the game. I'm talking like Carnages or Mikages or Syl the Drakes. I don't know. Syl, what's up, baby? How you doing? It might be you. It might be you. Most underrated legendary. Category number 7 is most underrated epic. Category number 8 is best legendary reviver. Category number 9 is Best Epic Reviver. Category 10, Best Legendary Nuker. Category 11, Best Epic Nuker. 12, Best Fusion of all time. 13, Best Poisoner out of any rarity. 14, Best HP Burner out of any rarity. And 15, the Best Overall Healer, non-mythical champion. Let's go ahead, guys, and start with the Best Farmable or free champion inside the game. This was a huge landslide. 5 of the votes all had the same champion, and it is, no surprise, Marius the Gallant. That's right, Marius wins the reward, even over, I don't know, Embreeze, for example, as the best farmable champion in all of Raid Shadow Legends. It's hard to get this dude, but when you do, man, you understand the greatness of the horse, Marius. He's got the stun, he's got the increased defense, increased accuracy on everybody, the extra turn mechanic that helps you in longer battles get back to his enemy max HP triple hitter. He's a menace inside the arena. He's polymorph proof on his A2 at least. Getting rid of the buffs, getting rid of Stone Skin, getting rid of everything. Enemy max HP against bosses. He's got it all. He's got the AoE Enfeeble, and he does it every time he tries to reduce his turn meter. It's Marius. All right, next category. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have the most underrated legendary champion in the game. Ooh, this one is surprising. I just mentioned her 2 videos ago, and it's crazy to me that she actually just got picked. But number 1, in terms of the most underrated legendary in all of Raid Shadow Legends, is actually Knave of Hearts. With 3 votes, Knave of Hearts. By the way, I'll tell you who I voted for along the way in case you guys are curious. I voted for Marius, surprise, surprise. Although Embreeze, ooh, it was painful not to go Embreeze or Mikage. There's 3 really good ones, actually a lot of good ones available for everybody. But Knave of Hearts, I was one of the 3. I think Knave is really freaking good. I talked about her in my collab with Tyraku. But she's got the heal reduction, the increased defense on all allies. She has a great ability here, stealing 2 buffs from all targets. She heals all allies. She unkillables herself and a taunt for 2 turns on a 3-turn cooldown. I think she's a really cool support champion, buff stealer, manipulator, super tanky. She's a provoker on her A1. Next up, guys, going to be most underrated epic. Most underrated epic. So there was only one champion with 2 votes. Only one champion. And honestly, I did not vote for her because I think she's properly rated as one of the best in the game. But the results are the results. The most underrated epic in all of Raid Shadow Legends is Morag Bronzelock with 2 votes. People with 1 vote: Old Gruckus, Jamarsa, Ethlin the Golden, Ayala Lifebraid, both the Rancid, Skoramus. But Morag, I mean, you can't go wrong with freaking Morag. Maybe she is underrated. Maybe she's so highly rated, but she deserves to be even higher rated, right? She got the little mini ally attack on her A3, great for Fire Knight, great for anywhere, let's be real. She got the 2-time hitter with the Ignore Shield. She can join in attacks. She got the big AoE Strengthen, as well as an AoE attack on a 3-turn cooldown. She brings great support, great damage in ally attacks. So you can't go wrong with Morag being the most underrated epic in the game. Best Legendary Reviver. Best Legendary Reviver in all of Raid Shadow Legends. Are you ready? This one, for me, actually, I voted for her as well. 4 votes. 4 votes. The best Legendary Reviver in the whole game is Lady Noelle. Lady Noelle, that's right. She has one of the strongest revives we've ever seen in this game. The strongest revive, arguably, that we've ever seen in this game. It's a 3-turn AoE revive, 50% a turn meter, 50% HP, and a freeze on all enemies. Heck, back in my day, we used to get excited about an AoE freeze on a 4-turn cooldown. I'm looking at you, Shiramani. But nowadays, we have an AoE revive on a 3-turn cooldown with the freeze on all enemies. It can't be resisted if Sir Nick's on the same team. We'll even ignore block debuffs. It's absolutely bonkers. She also has an increased speed on a 3-turn cooldown, a great heal. She can cure sheep. She got block buffs. She got decreased turn meter if they're under freeze. She got a lot going on, guys. I absolutely love Lady Noelle. She's so powerful. She was my vote as well. Okay, next category, Best Epic Reviver. Best Epic Reviver, guys. Whoo! Man, this is a 2-way tie. We got a 2-way tie. And I'm surprised. There was actually a lot of different votes on this one. We got Rector Drath got a vote here. I love Rector Drath, by the way. Perfect Veil. We got votes for, we got 1 vote for Godseeker Aniri. Good old Godseeker, right? But the 2-way tie here is going to be Ursula the Mourner. I love me some Ursula, right? The increase attack, the decrease attack. Sure, you're gonna need 150 books, but she has arguably one of the best revives in terms of survivability inside the entire game. It's a 75% HP, 50% turn meter fill with an increased defense and the strengthen. You can use this for the buffs as well for a 3-turn duration, even if you don't revive anybody, but a very, very, very good revive AoE. Certainly the best raw AoE revive out there for epics. There's no doubt about that. But the 2-way tie is, thank God, because my vote was Tagore, and one other person voted for him with me. Tagore brings the increased speed. That's so huge on a 3-turn cooldown from an epic reviver. He has an AoE revive, not the strongest revive, not as strong as Ursula's, but such a strong, kit overall. He has the damage mitigation. He has the increased defense. He's just insane. He's got the shield. You can use it without the revive. The big heal based on his max HP, which you can scale up high, right? He has HP in all battles on the aura as well. Man, I love me some Tagore. Ursula's amazing, but overall, give me Tagore. I'm a card-carrying Tagore fan club member, in case you guys didn't know. All right, next category is going to be Best Legendary Nuker. Surprise, surprise. It's Marius again, right? It's Marius again. I will say that Marius is the only champion to win 2 awards. So he's going to be the big winner of the video here. We'll see if he wins any rewards in the 2026 rendition of the Raid Awards here. But yes, Marius, I mean, how could he not be the best legendary nuker? PvP, PvE, it doesn't matter. He's still #1 or very close to. You could argue that like a Newt or a Georgid or somebody like that could be in contention in one of those areas, PvP or PvE. But man, Marius, I mean, he does it all. He does it all. Best Epic Nuker. This was an easy one too, with 5 votes. So almost everybody voted for Seer. I mean, Karma Burn. You know what the thing about Karma Burn is? We know it for like wave clearing, I always mention it. She's speed clear those waves, right? Seer's got you covered. She's gonna save so much time for you. But really everything from Faction Wars hard, she's like a little cheat code, right? Getting through without being hit or all the baloney that they're throwing at you, right? But also the event dungeons, man. Like every event dungeon, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna need Seer. She's still got it. She's one of the most powerful epics overall in the game, and certainly I agree she's the best epic nuker in the game. In terms of my favorite epic nuker, not that anybody asked, but it's
Hot. How much time?
You're on.
I love scotch. That is good.
You're on the air.
How are you? You look awfully nice tonight. Maybe don't wear a bra next time.
We're on the air right now.
Good evening, I'm Ron Burgundy. Here's what's going on in your world tonight.
Sorry, wardrobe malfunction there, ladies and gentlemen. Wardrobe malfunction. I can't believe that was broadcast on TV. Let's clear that red dot from a couple days ago. Woo, that's juicy. That was a juicy pull. My favorite epic nuker is Pan the Bowhorn. He's not the best, but he's my favorite. All right, let's go on here. Best fusion of all time. Whew. We have a two-way tie. And I'll tell you who I voted for. This is so tough. I voted for Armand's. I just think he's so busted, you know? Everything from like wave, he's not as good in PvE as the other guy, and not even nearly as good in PvE, but just everything he's got going on here. It's weird because like Fabian is not like, I don't know if he's better or worse. I think he's a little bit worse than Armand's, but still like very dynamic. One of the best, certainly in the conversation. But Armand's got a few votes. So did Newt, right? Maybe I should have went Newt. I have no idea. Either way, it's a two-way tie. You guys can be the tiebreakers here. Is it Newt, best fusion of all time? Or is it Armand's? Or is it, there was one vote thrown at Lady Noelle again. So Lady Noelle got a vote, Newt got a couple votes, and Armand's got a couple votes. So it's really three champions in contention here. Do you think anybody else should be in the conversation? One thing's for sure, Blessed Bash changed the game. This is before Marius. It's a triple hitter, enemy max HP. He even power crept like a Crizia, right? Like that's how strong Newt was and still is. Moreover, he's like a little cheat code for Fire Knight, right? Like with the freeze for Fire Knight hard or the manipulation for anywhere else. Not just Fire Knight, but like, man, this guy's got it all. An AoE, decrease attack, counter attack. He can just do so much. I don't know. Who do you go with, guys? All right, that's the best fusion of all time. That could be an entire video on its own. All right, guys, sit back because it's time for the best poisoner. The best poisoner in the game. There was only two champions voted for. One of them in second place was Calvalax. But in first place, the best poisoner in Raid Shadow Legends was Nell Blackteeth. Nell got the vote for the best poisoner in the game. She has it not on an active ability. She has combustion on an active ability on her A2, along with stealing all buffs from all enemies. What a busted ability. Sleeping them, instantly activating poison, but it's really the Blackteeth's buffet, right? This, anytime they receive a buff or are healed or have their turn meter increased by a skill, it places a poison and it will ignore block debuffs. Oh, that's nasty. That's nasty, especially with the Arakan elixir. So Nell gets the reward for, or the award, excuse me, and a reward. You get a little kiss on the cheek from your lovely host here, right?
Boy, that escalated quickly.
There we go. All right, next up is going to be the best burner. The best burner. A lot of votes for two champions only. Volcanos got a lot of votes, but he didn't get the most. The most votes went to the guy that I voted for. It's Sulfurion. I think Sulfurion's the best burner in the game because he's got the burn placement, the burn activation, right? And he's got this massive shield, right? 25k at least. Pretty massive. He's got the revive with the extra turn, right? He's got some turn meter fill on his A1, which is nice too, but it's really the passive, right? He can be the best turn meter booster in the game, in the arena, with a 20% turn meter fill if he's landing his burns on all four, which why wouldn't he? He's a void. Obviously, you can land it against Stone Skin, so it's a great turn meter boost, and at the same time, he can pop the Stone Skin. Moreover, he increases the speed. He does so much. Increases champion speed by 7 for each active HP burn debuff. That's 28 speed if you just landed in the arena, in addition to the turn meter boost that he's giving everybody else, the revive with the extra turn, the burn with the burn damage, and the activation on the same ability. Hell yeah, Sulfurion, man. This guy was huge for me in Faction Wars hard mode. All right, the best healer, the best non-mythical healer in the game. It might not even matter. By far and away, in a landslide, only one other champion got a vote, and it was Wither the Crowned, one vote. Marichka the Unbreakable. Of course, She's got a 40% of this champion's max HP. That is bonkers, right? Moreover, she gets a shield and a strengthen. The shield is big based on her max HP on the same ability. The protected strengthen as if we need it to be protected. She brings so much to the table, but this is a massive heal that scales incredibly off of her HP as well. You could also give an honorable mention at all the equalize ally HP to the highest levels. There's a lot of those champions out there, but Mythical, I agree, and that's who I voted for as well. All right, guys, the best overall time. The best overall rare champion in the entire game, still after all these years. It goes to, drum roll, please, Coldheart. Coldheart, still. I mean, how can you argue that? Who else would you even give it to? There's a lot of good, there's actually a lot of good rares in the game, but a 4-time hitter with a big version of heal reduction, let's just stop there. A quad hitter on the A1, they don't even make mythicals and legendaries with that nowadays. A strong AoE, decreased accuracy, poisons, and then a big enemy max HP ability with a full turn meter depletion. Hell yeah, it's Coldheart. Hell yeah. All right, next up, the #1 epic, best overall epic in the game. Again, the best overalls, by the way, guys, they got 5 votes, 5 votes, 5 votes, and then 7 votes. So basically, we were in unison on a lot of these. All right, Geomancer, right? Best epic in the game. You know, this one, unlike Coldheart, I would say there's a few champions that are in contention here, right? You could go with, I don't know, Tagore. I was tempted, I'm not gonna lie. But I think Geo is the right answer here. You go Ugo, go Seer, you know, Demytha back in the day. But I think Geo's the guy, right? Because he does something that legendaries and mythicals don't do, can't do. Can only dream of doing, and that's the burn with all that damage coming from the Stone Guard. 3-turn burn with the weaken, big version, might as well, but just all that damage, whether it's Iron Twins or Event Dungeon or you name it, any boss basically, Geo owns them. You are owned by Geomancer. They were gonna nerf him, they didn't, thank God, because he's a huge part, I'm sure, of a lot of accounts out there. I still use him on some teams as well, even with a bunch of mythicals and stuff in the game. All right, best overall legendary. Well, shoot, I lied. I voted for Mythical because I err on the side of support, but I was the only one. Actually, there's 2 of us that voted anywhere else but Marius. That's right, the Triple Crown. Marius, congratulations. You have won the Triple Crown, my little horsey. Pie oh my, I love you, buddy. Marius, best overall legendary. That's right. Marius is sweeping this award show. It's insane. We're going to talk to you on the red carpet, Marius. What are you going to do with all these awards? What do they mean to you? Can you give a speech, Marius?
My mom died and all I got was this free churro.
Yeah, best overall legendary, Marius the Gallant. And honestly, we complain about a lot in this game, but it's pretty dang cool that the best overall champion, the only champion to win 3 categories in this made-up, fictitious raid awards that I'm uploading because I had no other better video idea, damn it. It's going to be a guy that you can actually get your hands on, right? The best overall mythical in the game. Who's in contention? Personally, for me, it came down to Siegfried or Star Sage Galathir. And let's be real, this was the only sweep. Star Sage Galathir. The best overall mythical champion in the game. Everybody voted Star Sage Galathir. Every single judge on the panel. And why? I mean, how can you argue this? The fastest champion in the game, super tanky. He's got one of the best cleanses in the game because he cleanse a heal based on his HP, turn meter fill, and block debuffs. Are you kidding me? A great AoE revive with a perfect veil on a 4-turn cooldown, turn meter fill. This is just his base form. He has a preemptive death mechanic on his passive, keeping him alive. He has resistance that also converts into accuracy on his debuff placing form. It's just busted. He has turn meter depletion. He has buff removal. He has block active skills, all on a 3-turn cooldown. Doesn't trigger counterattacks. He's got increased accuracy on all allies. He's got decreased resistance. He's got stuns on all enemies. Man, oh man, oh man. Star Sage Galathir, the best overall mythical. And there it is, guys. This concludes the 2025 Raid Shadow Legends awards. Thank you guys. I really enjoyed this. I want to give a big shout out again to all of our guests. This is kind of last minute on my end, so I asked a bunch of other creators as well. So these are the guys who got their list back to me the fastest. So thank you so much to all of our expert judges. I'll have links to all of their channels. You should subscribe to all these creators. They're all amazing. They're all awesome and so generous with their time to take place in my little list video here. So give them some love in the comments below. Give them some love by checking out their channels in the description of this video, and let me know, where do we go wrong? Let us know what your votes would have been in the comments below. Much love, and as always, take care, guys.